Hey everybody, welcome to this week's show. It's kind of weird to be sitting here doing this after what's happened. If you follow me on Twitter or friends with me on Facebook, you know about my car accident, and that's why I'm not really moving my head too much. A little bit of pain, but we all have ways of dealing with that, don't we? So yeah, this week on the program, BJ McDonnell marks his third appearance on the program. He was the very first guest and one of the last guests on the audio show, so I find it best that he come here and do a bit here with us in the video world. And if you stick around till the end of the show, I will tell you how you can win this. Day of the Doctor on Blu Ray 3D, Blu Ray, and DVD. It's a combo, and it even has, if you look at the sticker, it's got a commemorative trading card set. This is unopened. See, kids? This is still sealed in the thing. So, in a little while after the interview, stick around till the end, and you'll find out how you can win this. So here's my interview with BJ, and we'll be back in a little bit. BJ, third time's the charm, buddy.
Hello.
Yes.
Thanks for having me again.
No, you got some good, a lot of good reviews for Hatchet 3. That had to have felt good.
Yeah, it was great actually. I'm really glad it all came and went and did what it did, and people liked it. So yeah, I'm happy.
Hooray!
Yeah, I hope everybody else is happy. Yeah,
and
all done.
The Dead Island trailer, which was amazing. It was
Yeah,
so
man.
good.
Yeah, I was stoked with that, how that came out. Like I was stoked they asked me to do that, and stoked that we got to do it. You know, it was a day and a half of shooting, and the way it came out, Ed Marks, the editor of Hatchet 3, did it with me, and had a great team of producers, killer DP, my buddy Eric Leach. I mean, we had a great time. Gary Tunnicliffe, mega effects artist, did the Collector and the Collection and the Feast movies. Good buddy of mine. He's also the guy on fire in the background behind Emily, the girl on the ground.
No shit.
That wasn't CGI fire. Yeah, that was Gary Tunnicliffe setting himself on fire.
What a tough bastard.
Pretty awesome.
What a tough
Yeah,
bastard.
he is.
Now you're what are you working on right this second?
Right now, I'm in Canada working on a movie called The Interview. It's with Seth Rogen, James Franco, and my buddy Brandon Trost is shooting it. And yeah, it's pretty great, actually. It's going to be really good. You know, there's a lot of times you work on movies, you don't know how it's going to turn out. But this one is just every day is just hilarious, and everyone's having a good time. And we're shooting this movie. It looks so awesome. And Brandon's really doing some amazing stuff on this, like he always does. So really, really excited about it. You know, it looks awesome, and it's funny as hell.
Well, I can't wait to see it, because whenever Seth Rogen and James Franco get together, I mean, This Is the End was hilarious.
Yeah, This Is the End was really good. So this one is, yeah, this one's definitely got its whole different thing going on, and it's just amazing. Like I'm really proud to be a part of this movie. It's pretty funny.
Now, okay, let's switch gears a little bit. You are directing Penance Lane from Main Entertainment, and you're obviously friends with Tyler from the Halloween movies and Devil's Rejects. I believe he was in that too.
Yep.
Okay. I forget what character he played, but he was one of the family in the very beginning, wasn't he?
Yeah, Tyler Mane was one of Mama Firefly's kids, and he's the guy in the big metal suit when the cops first show up, and and he's the one that gets taken down by the cops in Devil's Rejects. He's the one son that gets taken down, and Mama Firefly actually goes and hugs him as the cops come, and that's how she gets taken to jail.
Ah, yes, now I remember. It's been a while.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to recognize Tyler. Actually, he's got this long black scraggly wig on, and he's just in this metal suit. But he's just that scene was really awesome to shoot when we did that. It was crazy. I think it was like 2.5 or 3 days we shot that whole thing. Yeah, the exteriors, the interiors. It was a lot of fun.
Now,
really cool.
when it comes to, I actually had a question about that, because the house was kind of like an entity of its own in that film.
Right.
Now, was it on a sound stage, or was that all location?
No, funny enough, it's actually where we shot Hatchet 1. It's a place called Sable Ranch, and the house is actually there. You can, it's always there. If you go to Sable Ranch to shoot, the house is just sitting there. And I've shot in that house a bunch. It's just they made it really junky and nasty looking for the movie to make it look like their house. But it's always there. It's actually pretty funny if you watch that show Wipeout on ABC.
Yeah.
It's shot at Sable Ranch, and if you watch way in the distance at times, you'll see the house because it's right by where they're shooting. So if you watch Wipeout and you look in the back and you see a big yellow 2-story house, that's where we shot Devil's Rejects.
Nice. Now, how did Tyler come to you? Did you lobby for this job? How does how this come about?
Oh, froze up.
Oh, how are we doing there? Is that better?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
No, Tyler approached me about the job. We got together, talked about it, and he wanted to know if I wanted to do it. And I read the script, and it's a really, really cool script. Tyler's really excited. His wife Renee's really excited about it. They're doing so much to do. I mean, they've been working on this thing since we shot Halloween 2, which was like, God, I think we shot that in like 2008. I want to say
Something like that. That sounds about right.
I think it was 2008, and. Yeah, they've been working on this, and I had no idea they've been working on this script for that long. They've had it for a while, and they just wanted to make sure that everything was ready to go. And they did Compound Fracture, and now they're ready to move on with this. So Tyler was, from working with Tyler, we get to work good together. We know, he knows that I like to do a lot of visual things when we work, and he and I work really well together. We had a good friendship, and he's just a cool dude. So I'm excited, about it. He was there at the Hatchet III premiere to support. He's just an awesome guy. I love Tyler.
He seems that way. He's kind of rather imposing. He's a large man, and he has that aura about him of like, I can rip your head off anytime I want to. But
yeah, it's funny because you see him use like Sabretooth and X-Men. I mean, he's just he's been in a lot of really cool characters. But he's just all around just a cool dude. Between him and Derek Mears, I love them both. They live right by each other, which is kind of funny. But so they're two big dudes that are just super cool.
I can only imagine Halloween in that neighborhood.
Right? Yeah, I think Todd Farmer lives over there too.
Oh,
like they all kind of lived around each other.
The
the
cul-de-sac of horror.
Yeah, it really is the cul-de-sac of horror, and it's just pretty great. So they're all just cool people. So I'm really excited. Tyler trusts me with this, and we went out and we shot that quick little trailer. We shot all those scenes in a day, just trying to get a promotional trailer to get funding for the movie through the IndieGoGo campaign, and it was just a lot of fun. We just went through some cool shots that were kind of in the script, and man, what a blast!
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a blast, and I went to the IndieGoGo page, and the perks are really cool, and it's not like you guys aren't asking for the world. I think before I stopped looking at them, I think the biggest I saw was like $50, and you get all sorts of cool shit. So I don't know why people go ahead, go. I mean, the link will be down in the whatchamajigger when you're watching this, so you can go support. Now,
yeah, there's some great incentives, man. I mean, some of the stuff is just really, like Tyler and Renee put together some stuff that for any, fan or anything like that, especially with the Halloween stuff, it's some pretty cool things that you can get for helping out funding the movie. So I'm excited about it, and they've worked really hard at getting this thing going, and they're go-getters.
Now, are you going right into that after you're done in Canada?
Right now, we're just dealing with the funding, and I'm not sure right off the bat. We want to start shooting right after the New Year's. We'll see what happens. Anything can happen. It just depends on as long as everything comes together and all the actors are available. Because we still got pre-pro, we still got casting to do, we still got locations. I mean, it's a really long process. It's not just go and shoot. So it's it's going to be a whole deal to try to get it up and off the ground. But once we get everything going, then it's just going to flow, and it's just concentrate on getting it going and doing it. And I know they want to get going quick, and I'd like to get it going quick. I want to get in pre-pro, shoot, and then get right into editing so we can knock it out and make it really cool. Not spend forever on it. Totally.
And now, at what point in the near future are you going to take a vacation, sir?
God, that's a good question. I honestly, it's funny because I talked to my girlfriend Adrian about that, and we both have talked about, I need a vacation really bad, but I love making movies so much, and when the work's there, and you have to take it. It's like if you get offered the jobs, because we're all freelance, and
right.
If you stop working, it's in a weird way, you kind of fall out of the loop of things if you don't keep on top of it. So it's for me, I'm a major workaholic. So maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. I don't know, but I also love what I do. I love making movies. I love the reaction that people have, camera operating, directing, whatever it is. I just like knowing that I created something that everyone can enjoy, and it's just it makes me happy, that
Right.
that I'm making everybody happy. At least I'm hoping I piss too many people off, but that's the way it goes.
You can't please everybody.
Can't win them all.
No,
and yeah, we've learned that you can't win
Yeah.
them all, but you know what? You can damn sure try.
Yes, you
damn
can.
sure try.
And BJ, it's been great having you back on again. And when you guys get further along in Penance Lane, you'll have to come back. And
Yeah, when are you going to come visit us? You need to come out and check out.
I know. Well, you know what? You and I still have to go to the fireside.
Yes, we do.
If it's still standing, I don't know.
I know.
There's nothing like going to a fireside show and there's a band performing on a little stage in the corner away from the bowling alleys, and the giant cockroach walks behind them.
It's nostalgic though. If I go back there, it's just gonna be a lot of old memories from my old punk rock days, man. I love that place, so yeah. I would love to go back there. I would love to go back to the fireside.
It really feels like the Midwest's CBGBs in a weird way.
Yeah, it totally is, man. And the thing with Chicago too. I know we're all we're talking about Penance Lane and stuff, and now we're going on to music, but it's just Chicago's music scene is so cool, and I've always, every time my old band played there, it was like the biggest open arms welcome of just cool people. I love that place.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Well, like I said, we'll have to have you back on, and it's been a blast having you on again.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ron. Thank you so much, dude.
So there you have it. Another episode up, another episode down. Good to see BJ. Good to hear from him. Talk to him about what he's working on right now. Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? Next week on the program, Fred Van Lente from Archer and Armstrong and Marvel Zombies and anything else. He wrote Cowboys and Aliens. He'll be on the program next week. But let's get down to the brassest of tacks. How much for the ape? But seriously, this. Day of the Doctor, the combo pack. It's got Blu Ray 3D, Blu Ray, and DVD. Plus trading cards, plus an awesome episode of Doctor Who. So if you saw this and you liked it, and you're just a little broke, and it's around Christmas, now's the time to win this, and give it to a Whovian, who's a family member, a friend, a loved one, things of that nature. If you want to win this, you just have to tweet this episode out on Facebook. See what I did there? Tweet this episode out on Facebook. Wait, let's fix this. Tweet this episode out on Twitter with the hashtag King of Chat. Hashtag King of Chat. That'll be at the end of the episode, so you remember. Just tweet this episode out with hashtag King of Chat. It doesn't have to be super personal or witty or funny. You just got to get the word out there about the program. That's all you got to do. And I will randomly pick somebody from the people who use hashtag King of Chat, and I will send them this fantastically unopened Day of the Doctor Blu Ray. 50th anniversary. You can celebrate it every year. So that's all you got to do. Tweet out the episode, hashtag King of Chat, and that Blu Ray could be yours. Just in time for Christmas, too. So, next week, Fred Van Lente. And then we're going to have some Blankfest stuff coming up, which is going to be awesome. Taking footage of that this weekend. We're going to have some interviews and some musical performances. It's going to be like a real talk show on FX or something. Or, I don't know, some other channel. But, yeah, so remember, hashtag King of Chat with this episode. It's got to be this episode. And good luck. We'll see you next week.